Just a quick video on replacing the circuit board on my MaxxAir fan. Just a real quick one here, y'all, on the MaxxAir fan circuit board replacement. Not due to previous water leak or anything. This is a problem I've been having for a while. Okay, so here's the fan problem. I just turned the power back on. And as you can hear and see, the MaxxAir fan came on. Which would simply lead you to believe that perhaps it was on when you turned the power off or whatever. But you can't see through it probably real good on the vidya. But the lid is closed. The fan vent on the roof is closed too. Then you come over here and you push the button. And nothing happens. Fan's still on. And then you come over here and you get the remote and you push the remote buttons and the remote does things. But the fan just keeps on running. So literally the only way to get the fan to stop is to come down here on the circuit panel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it memorized. And pull the fuse. And then the fan stops running. So now this was happening long before the roof leak. So it's not that water got up there and did bad things or anything like that. It's been happening since November. So Winnebago had Coleman send me a new circuit board to put in the fan. So that is what we're going to do. Oh, there it is. When you take it out the package. So board, wires, other side of the board. Let's see what we got. These screws are a little stripped. I should maybe see if I can find the original ones that went in there. Alright, once again, removing the decorative ring. That thing's been off of there quite a bit lately. Alright, so I know from my previous adventures with the roof leak that the circuit board is right under here. So now we got to take this part down. So first, take your screen down. Like so. And like I said, I learned how to do this. This is your manual crank for the vent. And there's a screw up in there so you can get that knob off. Alright. So when you get that part done, careful, because you still got wires attached on the other side of this. And now we can see the circuit board. So let's get this all the way down and get it replaced. Alright. There's all the wires down the circuit board. So you can disconnect all these wires so we can get the board off. So this little wire goes, and it's glued on there. So it goes over here to the board to right there. So we're going to unplug and keep the existing wire and plug it into the new board. So this is the old one. I took off the new board. And so we got to do that. So basically, you need to make sure what wires are staying and going and where they go and how they go before you disassemble all of that, right? Alright. And then when you lift the circuit board up, you've got this whole connection that you have to unplug from the bottom of the board. Alright, so I got all my connections. Here's your yellow in the Winnebago is hot. White is ground. So I got my positive hooked up to my yellow. My negative hooked up to my white. And then I got all the controllers. These are just little quick connects. So I think as long as I stay out of the way of the fan blades, I can turn this thing on and at least see if the new circuit board works before I put it all back up there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so before we turn the van back on, put the fuse back in the panel. And now turn on the electricities. Well, I heard the fan make a noise, and it normally does that, but it didn't come on. So that's a good sign. So let's push the button. Looky there, y'all. Fan's on. Alright, let's push the button again. Alright, fan's off, lid closed, excellent. Let's push the button again. Fan came on, lid opened. Now, in theory, yeah, that slowed the fan down. Yeah, that sped it up. Now, I don't know if the auto temperature sensor's working. I don't really use it anyway, so I just like that all the buttons work. Oh, and the fan turns off and the lid closes. So now all I gotta do is get all that spaghetti wiring back up there. Alright, so it's all back up there. And yes, that's where the wire comes in. So I can without a doubt tell you that the hardest part of this whole thing is getting all those wires back under here without pinching them. I mean, I can still see a couple over here, but the seam that's in there is back together. And so I'm calling that good. Anyway, alright, gotta get the screen back on and the decorative outer ring. But yeah, no, you're really gonna want a friend, another human, a holder to hold this thing up while you cram the wires in, because it is a pain in the ass. Alright, there she is, all put back together, except for the screen. Now, seriously, anytime you're doing any work on this fan and you're taking any kind of part of it apart, take that opportunity to clean it, because I tell you what, this thing gets disgusting. And probably what I'll do before I leave where I am is I'll go up on the roof, unscrew. It's only 4 screws that hold the whole cap on, and take that off and clean it, because you can't get to that from the inside, and I can tell it's pretty gnarly. Alright, let's put the screen back on. The screen's easy. The screen's the part that you're supposed to clean all the time, right? No one ever does, though. Alright, screen's on, screws are in, ceiling is back up where it's supposed to be. Let's see if she works. There she be. We got a working MaxxAir fan. That makes me very happy. Don't have to pull the fuse to turn the daggum thing off anymore. I mean, not that pulling the fuse is that difficult, but I figured I'd get it fixed while it was still under warranty. Alright, there she goes. Another project done. So that's it. Hope you found it helpful if you ever have to do this on your rig. I know it seems like that MaxxAir fan is just giving me all sorts of problems, but it's really not. I don't think the water leak was the fan's fault, and I don't think the circuit board problem was the water leak's fault. So anyway, thanks to everybody who sent me an email and asked for a sticker. That was mighty nice of y'all. I'm out of mailers now, so if you don't get one this round, we'll do another round once I get some more mailers, because they're like special size. Anyway, much appreciated. Getting back on the road. Can't wait. See you soon.